show you how to make some gels for your flashlight. So what you're gonna need is either, I have Glade Press and Seal. You can also use wax paper. You could possibly use saran wrap, but it'll be harder because the markers won't dry. You'll need a flashlight. I actually would recommend having a little bit bigger flashlight than this. It does get a little bit challenging, and you'll see as I'm putting these on how hard it can be. You're gonna want some tape. You're gonna want some markers. Permanent markers would be best. However, if you don't have any washable markers or Crayola markers will work just fine. You'll need a pen and some scissors. First thing you're gonna do is you are going to cut off a piece of your wax paper or Glade Press and Seal. Now, if you're using Glade Press and Seal, I highly recommend folding it in so that it is no longer sticky. Okay, so what you're gonna do is you're gonna use your flashlight as reference, and you are going to want to draw a nice little square around in each different color that you're using. I chose to use our primary colors, red, blue, and yellow. And then you are going to just color them in. And then once you have finished coloring all of them in, you need to let it sit and dry a little bit so that when you're working with it, it doesn't smudge all over your hands. While you're waiting for your gels to dry, you can start working on your Gobo. So once again, you're gonna wanna make sure that your piece that you cut out is bigger than your flashlight. I probably made that a little too big. You can make it a little bit smaller. And for this one, you're also gonna wanna make sure that you have the size of your flashlight, because you don't necessarily want to make your Gobo bigger than your actual flashlight. And so then inside of here, you're going to then make a shape that you're going to cut out. So I am going to do a triangle. Flashlight and rest it gently on top. This is the trickiest part. Grab a couple pieces of tape, more than one, and you are going to gently fold it. Light is no longer circular, it is more of a triangle shape. And if you see, there's a little bit of spill off right here of light, what's called spill off of light. And that is because one thing, I am using a piece of white paper instead of a dark piece of paper. And two is, usually these are made of metal, not paper. And so it can kind of bleed through the paper onto the table. Should be dry by now. I'm going to check them out, rub my fingers along them, make sure I don't have any marker on me. And all I'm going to do is cut it out. have noticed that I left a little bit on the edge. That is okay, because this part will not actually be on your light, so it won't even be seen. Okay, so now it's time to attach them. For this, I would recommend just taping them like you did with your Gobo. So, I'm going to take my press and seal. And now I have a red pink light. I want to show you what happens when I combine these two. When I put the red one right on top of the blue one, creates kind of a purpley light in comparison to the blue light. Let's see what happens when we put the yellow one on top. This nice kind of a teal color, not as bright as the blue.